Hair's going up for this video. Shit's getting real. Okay, you guys know me by now. I'm not one to pick fights, especially vegan on YouTube. That's not who I am, but when people start publicly shaming my girlfriend and myself for absolutely no reason, I'm gonna stick up for her, myself, and for the vegan movement in general. A few months ago, Izzy and I decided that we wanted to put a big chunk of our time and some money into going to the Thai Fruit Festival this summer in Chiang Mai, Thailand, put on by During Rider and Freely, who are, two vegan YouTubers, as you know, that Izzy and I definitely look up to and enjoy some of their videos. Obviously have some differences in terms of the approaches that we make our YouTube videos, blah blah blah, but we think they're awesome. They've done a lot for the vegan community. We wanted to go to meet them, we wanted to go to ride bikes, to have fun in the sun and eat fruit with a bunch of vegans. We also have a lot of our followers who are also going to the festival who expressed that they were stoked to hang out with us. So we have our tickets, we're still going to Thailand, it's all good, but During Rider and Freely have decided just 2 months before the event to completely shift what the event is and are actually shaming and telling certain people, that they should not come to their festival after all. Here's some words from During Rider himself.
How to get into the festival group. We're keeping it tight. We've had a lot of people say, I don't really ride a bike, I'm into yoga, I'm into weights, I'm into running. Cool! If you don't ride a bike, don't bother coming, because you won't have a good time. And then that vibes filters out. So we are forming a cult. Indeed we are. The rules are, you got to be on Strava, you got to be into cycling, you got to have your bike, and if you want to be in the Facebook group, you got to put up a photo of yourself so we can approve it easily, because it's just too many people trying to get on. We're just ignoring everything unless we see a picture of you on your bike, the V sign, and your helmet. If you want to get on, get on. Otherwise, cool.
During Rider has personally asked Izzy not to come to the event and called her a shit cunt. What kind of almost 40-year-old man calls a 19-year-old female vegan activist who has this awesome big influence on tons of young girls to go vegan, who calls them a shit cunt? Considering he has told Izzy not to come, and they've also rejected me from joining the Raw Till 4 Bike Fest Facebook group, which is a closed group, they have to accept you, pretty much I'm concluding that During Rider and Freely do not want Izzy and I at their event. Really, so you think a 19-year-old girl who's a freshman in college who could be out drinking and partying and living a completely indulgent life, who instead has built a YouTube channel with over 50,000 subscribers, positively carbing up, promoting a high-carb lifestyle, and encouraging young women and just people in general to live a vegan diet. She's fit as hell, she carbs up like crazy, she's not high caliber enough for your event. Then who is? All those little skinny biker dudes who obey your fascist order and change their Facebook profile page because you told them to wear a helmet putting up the V symbol with their bike, those are more badass vegan activists that are gonna change the world instead of my girlfriend who has a huge following all on her own as a teenager? What are you thinking? Izzy doesn't sell anything except a little ebook for a couple of bucks that a few people bought. She's put out her videos for 2 years as a teenager, sacrificing, her social life and personal life in order to help animals and people get fit and healthy. But no, she's not enough, and she drinks decaf coffee. We've been dating for almost a year. She's never drinking decaf coffee or coffee in general with me. I don't know where that comes from. Okay, let's address me now. I promote a high-carb vegan diet. I have a bike chain tattooed on my freaking leg. I got a CTFU tattoo with a banana on my foot, which you comment about and thought was rad. And it is rad, I love that tattoo. I've ridden my bicycle coast to coast 4,000 miles across the United States as a plant-based athlete. I have absolutely zero intention to sell anything in Thailand. And please, let me know of another vegan YouTuber that posts 30 videos a month that are higher quality than mine. You are not gonna find it. And let me just remind you, after all of that, Izzy and I, as a couple, we are not high caliber enough as vegan activists here to promote this lifestyle and to help animals, according to During Rider and Freely. I don't think that's why they don't want us there. Your event is not a vegan festival anymore. It's a bicycle training camp, and that's totally cool. You guys are passionate about that. You have so much to offer because you're so experienced with cycling and diet, and you should definitely create that event. But to change it 2 months before, when people like me and Izzy, who are college students, have bought tickets months in advance in order to come, and we were excited to meet you and hang out, bike once in a while. I mean, bike all the time, even though we don't have Strava accounts. And not only to change it, but to actively tell people like me and Izzy that we should not come. What is your motivation here? Do you want to promote a vegan, compassionate lifestyle for people, or do you want to promote a world of biking? If you do, that's totally fine, but you can't brand yourself as #1 one caring about bringing together a vegan community. It does not add up. We know through the science of evolution that the best thing for a population to grow and strengthen is for a diverse gene pool. If you want to make that analogy with the vegan movement, you want vegans that are cyclists. You want vegans that put their time into their painting or playing piano or into weightlifting or being a lawyer or a politician. You don't need to be a Strava accounted cyclist in order to be the most productive vegan activist. Look, I've been watching Durian Rider's videos for a long time. I think the guy is a hilarious entertainer, but I really think that in this situation it is going too far and it is not good for your long-term agenda of a vegan world. Izzy and I are still coming to Chiang Mai. We want to bring our bikes, we want to participate in the group bike rides to the best of our ability, we want to eat fruit with everyone, come to the Q&As, hang out with Durian Rider and Freely, meet all of you guys who have expressed in the comments that you're also coming to the festival and are exciting to meet us. But this strictness is not productive, man. When you have two badass vegan YouTuber activists like Izzy and I are flying around the world to come to your event and help spread the movement and show our gratitude, you should be welcoming us with open arms. You should be grateful that we decided to spend our time and come to your free festival. Instead, you're being a dick and telling us and tons of other vegans not to come and participate and be a part of the community. It's totally backwards. We want an apology. We want to be welcomed into the event to help grow the movement. But if it's going to continue with the attitude that it is right now, that you want it as small as possible, you want it to be restricted and sort of an elitist little group of bikers and bikers only, we want nothing to do with this event. We're still going to be in Thailand. And if you have also, which probably hundreds of people have, bought your tickets and you don't resonate with the energy that Durian Rider and Freely are putting out, and you also don't have a Strava account, even though you wanted to bike and have fun, Izzy and I are going to be in Chiang Mai. We're not trying to stir shit up and start another festival. We're actually being practical. We bought tickets. We're not welcome to this event. I'm sure a lot of people also don't fit the criteria of the fascist order that Durian Rider has asked all the people to come to his free event to have. So if you want to come and enjoy the city and explore the temples and go on hikes and just have a good time traveling for summer, Izzy and I are going to be there, and we would love to see you in the comments below so that we can all meet up and connect.